Sunday. Happy coronation. Did you enjoy yesterday? I need to wear a hat. I don't like the look of my head. That's better. Yeah. Happy coronation day yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. Long live King Charles III. And I want to salute my guy, Prince Harry. I like that guy. If you like me, gonna blame me for liking him. He's just my kind of guy. Trust me, he's gone through a lot. But at the end of the day, he's getting old now, so he should behave. British people want him to behave, so he must behave. This is beetroot. I'm trying to make beetroot juice with different orishirishi. You get me? Beetroot with orishirishi. This is the beetroot. Yeah, I don't know what beetroot is. This is what it looks like. Yeah. Gonna put 4 in there. This is my kind of juice. You must eat very healthy. You deserve to eat healthy. Your body needs something good in your stomach. Trust me. And do you know what? You don't have to be rich to eat healthy. You don't. You honestly don't. Don't believe anybody that tells you, only rich people eat healthy. No, poor people can eat healthy too. It's all about buying what you think is right for your body, good for your stomach. This body is very delicate. You must look after it. Trust me. You hear many people here having different diseases. A typical example is our senator, Nigerian senator, that the daughter is having kidney disease, and because of money, he wants to. The word they use is harvest another human being's kidney for his own daughter. The law does not permit it. You must go through transplant like every normal human being. Don't think because you are rich, you're gonna. I feel sorry for him though. Let me not talk like I didn't care for him, because it's kind of like father's love. If you get what I'm saying, father's love. If you love your child, you do anything to keep them alive. I have children too. I'll do everything to keep my children alive. But the only thing I won't do is I won't break the law. I won't break the law to keep my children alive. I'm telling you, I won't. That's me. That's the way I am. I actually remember when I was a child and I was very, very sick. I was in Nigeria at that time. I was very sick. Sick to the point of death. I remember my mom, a spiritual woman, she took me to different churches, in Nigeria. Instead of them, I don't know if you can hear me. Am I audible? Yeah, you need to hear this story. So, in Nigeria, instead of them to seek medical help, they would rather go for spiritual. Because my mom was Mommy Gio of a Kerubu and Seraphim church. So our way is to seek spiritual. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It does work. In my case, it did work for me because I was at the point of death. But she fought. She fought so hard to make sure that I actually didn't die. That's why when I grew up to be a man, you know what I did? I brought my mom home to United Kingdom. I brought her here. I got her right to remain here indefinitely. And I also got a house. Trust me. If you have a mother or father and you realize that what they've done to you, they've really tried. If you know they've really tried, they fought for you for you to stay alive. Please pay your debt. When you grow up, fight for your parents. I'm talking about good parents. So I have a friend his dad did something bad to me. He promised himself that he will never have anything to do with it further. You know, Nigerian parents, sometimes we have good parents, we have bad parents. But if you realize that you got good parents, look after them. Okay. As you can see, I'm making spaghetti. The stew is on. I just need something quick to eat. And I'm also making my juice, beet juice. Do you know what? I've never done this before. I'm making beet juice, and at the same time, I'm making beet juice, and at the same time, I'm making apple juice, mixing it together. I don't know the health benefit. I don't know if it's gonna work or it's gonna fight in my stomach. But I wish myself good luck. I've never done this before. But I'm not saying I'm good food. Apple is good. And beetroot is also good. As you can see, I'm cutting my ginger. I'm going to put ginger in there. Already, I put garlic. So it's just the ginger now I'm preparing. Okay. Come on, tell me how you're doing. Tell me what you think about the King Charles coronation yesterday. I know the whole world watched it. It was televised worldwide. And I'm sure it's going to raise the economy of United Kingdom. Trust me. If you think about it, look at Prince Harry. He traveled from America to take part in the coronation of his father. So, what do you think? Anybody wants to come on? Let me bring you on. If you want to come on and talk while I'm making my juice. Let's talk about the coronation. Did you watch it? What do you think about it? What do you think about the coronation? Do you have a coronation like that in your country? Whichever country you are. You know, I do know that we have coronation. I was telling my friend, my best friend to be sincere, I was telling my best friend yesterday that I'm from a royal family in Nigeria. He was laughing. He laughed his head off. He's a good friend. Whether he believe me or not, I told him. I don't care, and I'm telling him the truth. But I know why he's amazed or surprised or shocked. It's because I've never talked about it before. I've never behaved like somebody from a royal family in Nigeria. That's why he's shocked. So it was new to him, and I was telling him that I'm watching the coronation of King Charles. And I told him that I find it very interesting because I want to learn how a coronation is done in Nigeria. Then I dropped the bomb. I told him, me too, I'm from your royal family. This guy can laugh. He laughed his head off. I'm telling you. Can you hear me because of the what I'm doing? The cooking. See, I'm putting that in my spaghetti. Anything can happen. I'm the one eating it. I'm not sharing it with the family. Nobody's sharing this one with me. It's just my little cooking. Do you know? Let me shock you as well. Do you know that I also have a cook? I do have a cook. But I don't let anybody to cook my own food. I cook my own food because I like what I eat. And I eat what I like, not what everybody likes. I avoid putting salt in any of my cooking. And I don't use Maggi or any other cubes like that because they all contain salt. I always spice it all with herbs. Okay, you might not say problem, but I'm cutting apple in my blend. So it's going to be a juice, beetroot and apple, and garlic is in there. I have to appreciate this. The person who bought this apple, my sister-in-law bought this apple and brought it for me with other things. Sometimes you do have nice people and bad people around you, but those good people, you must always appreciate them. It's nice to be good. If you want to be good, it's really nice. It's rewarding, I'm telling you. Like for example, the person who bought me this, I can never forget her in life. I will remember her. Because it's not just this apple that she bought. She bought me other things. Other expensive stuff. Come to think about it, and I'm not trying to blow my own whistle. Come to think about it. I'm like that too. I do the same. You know? I buy gifts to people. I'm all for people rather. If you're a good friend must be remembered always. If you're a good family must be remembered always. If you're a good neighbor must be remembered always. If you're a good work colleague must be remembered always. It doesn't cost you anything to be a good colleague. Trust me. Some people think, it's hard work. It's there for me to be nice to this guy. I'd rather be nice to my own friend. to do good and to be nice people, you don't have to be religious to do that. Trust me. You don't have to be a religious person to do good. As long as you're a human being, you should always do good to other people. I'll tell you a story with I saw this on Instagram. Yeah. Three crocodiles were outside the water, and there was one fish outside the water as well. The fish was, I think it was gasping for breath and trying to get back to the water, because fish can only survive inside the water, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, or I'm not a scientist, but that's what I think. So there were these three crocodiles. Two of the crocodiles wanted to actually catch the fish and swallow it and eat it, but there was one crocodile that they didn't want them to touch that fish. He or she, I don't know what sex is the crocodile, he prevented the other crocodile from eating the fish. So the fish managed to hustle back inside the water. Can you believe that? That's animal. And when you think about crocodiles, you always say crocodiles can only survive on all other animals and humans too. That's how they survive. But just one crocodile had a change of mind, like, wow, this is a small fish. This small fish needs to grow up, and it saved the fish's life. Can you mention somebody in this world that can do that? I don't know. I don't know anybody that can do that. Talking about humans. Humans are like that too. Even though our own way of surviving is to eat either fish or plants and all that. But you find out that I've seen a video where human beings are eating human beings. And some people also made reference to that in some tribe in Africa, that's what they do. They eat another human beings. And I was even talking to a friend of mine who told me that they caught somebody, you know, the Misuya, actually selling flesh, human flesh to people. Imagine that. Think about that. You go to suya place to buy suya. Suya is supposed to be meat in a beef, or beef or chicken, yeah, beef or chicken, or in some places. But you find out that the meat that you are eating is actually human meat. Imagine that. This world is wicked. I can't shout because I don't want people to hear me. They might think I'm a preacher, and today is Sunday. Come to talk about Sunday, I think if I become a Christian, as a born again Christian, let me come close to you. If I decide to become a Christian, a born again Christian, do you know that I'm going to be a good Christian? I'm telling you the truth. Because I've seen so many Christians where the so-called people that call themselves Christian, but they are not behaving like Christians. And I've also seen so many people, Muslims, so many Muslims who call themselves Muslim, and they are not actually Muslim. let me just send a shout out to this my Muslim friend, Igabo, Alaja Igabo. She's from Somalia, Igabo. Well, if you are a Christian, if you have a faith, believe in your faith. If your faith is Christianity, Babalawo, or what's the Muslim, or the other faiths, yeah, do something good. You don't have to have a faith to be a good person in this world. Help people in the world. We don't need angels to come and help us in this world. We are all angels. Remember, in the Bible it says we were all created in God's image. So we are angels in our own right. So act like an angel. Do something good. Stop doing evil. Evil doesn't pay, you know. I don't think you had my problem. I said, it doesn't matter whether you're a Christian, Muslim, or pagan. Yeah. Whoever you are still humans. You are all humans. Do something good in life. Do something good. Be a good person. It doesn't help to be bad. Think about it. I was watching a crime video, Nigeria. Some people ganged up to kill a POS man. And guess what? The POS assistant was involved in, what's the right word to use? One of the perpetrators, or how do I say is it perpetrators? Anyway, she was involved in planning the kill for our boss. Think about it. The boss that you work for, the boss that gives you money, that pays your wages or salary, and you gang up, you conspire to come and kill this boss. Does that make sense? Where is the human in you for you to kill another human? Start thinking about it. They always say money is the root of evil. When you think about it, animals don't make money, but there are some animals who are still doing evil, just like what I said earlier. So, I honestly don't believe that money is the root of evil. No. People are just the root of evil. Does that make sense? Think about it. People are just evil, basically. Okay. I'm going to start blending now, so I think I'm going to start blending my juice now, so I think I'm going to go. I'm going to come back later on today, but for now, have a nice day. Enjoy yourself. Stop thinking evil. If you know somebody who thinks evil or who does evil, just give him word of advice. Evil doesn't pay. You might do evil thinking that you're not going to get good, but when you caught, you're going to pay. And they say what? Wages of sin is either prison or death. Think about it. Goodbye.